Why do strong women or outspoken women make men so uncomfortable? Powerful women are a fierce force of nature. We're all strong, we are independent, we're resourceful, and we are definitely resilient. We usually take our challenges and turn them into growth opportunities, and we never quit. We are very secure in ourselves, we are authentic, and we are deeply in love with who we are as human beings, along with our flaws and all. We are definitely big supporters and encourage other humans to realize the power within, because nobody can really take that from us. So as powerful women, we often attract men who, for the same qualities, and later repel them. In fact, it's easy for men to say that they're looking for a strong, empowered woman. It's much less easy for them and for these men to keep up with us. And when they aren't secure in their own personal power, it becomes a problem. All of the things then that they proclaim to love about us come back to haunt them. And then they realize they aren't prepared to stand strong beside us as equal partners. It's very important that, to realize that this fragile masculinity is a key reason that many men are unable to maintain relationships with strong women. They want to be the alpha and have no conception of what that partnership means. They might have been attracted to the independent, authentic woman. They might have found later that the qualities that they were hoping to adopt would include submission, compliance in their role in the relationship. And that frightens most of them. So when you have with a strong woman, you have an outspoken woman, because she's not afraid to speak her mind. She's not afraid to stand her ground, and regardless what the situation is. And so women who are strong in their self-worth and personal power are often direct about who they are. And this makes them outspoken. And to most traditional societies, this is just not done. They want to educate their daughters, but they want them silent. You can't have one without the other. If you are an educated woman, you will have opinions, and you should be allowed to voice your opinions, just as a man does. We don't pull, women don't pull any punches, and it's mystifying when men who claim to value our qualities suddenly find them abhorrent. And even our families do that. So I would say that, as a strong, outspoken woman, don't be afraid to ever speak your mind. Do it gracefully. Do it with panache. Abide by certain guidelines, of course. Know what to say when you have to say it. But never be afraid to speak it. And everybody else around you needs to learn to adopt that. Because the world is moving forward and we are in 2020. I don't have to be told that all men and women are equal. Because I believe that. When I was born, I think I came out saying equal rights, because I have been this way from I think the day I was, started going to school. I always saw myself the same. I never saw myself any different. That does not mean you're not a mother. It doesn't mean you're not feminine. It does not mean you don't cook. It does not mean you don't love preciously. It just means you're strong. You are strong-minded. You have a brain and you have a voice, just like a man does. Does it mean that a man is less than if he's a cook or a chef, or he likes to clean the house, or does like to iron? Does that mean that he's not masculine? Does it mean if he's submissive or quiet that he's less of a man? I don't think so. I think that makes him more of a man. So there needs to be a balance. So these cultural norms have the effect of making an independent, powerful woman a strong asset, greatly desired life partner, and it also make it difficult for a man who isn't evolved enough to have confronted this misogyny to maintain a relationship with her. So the fear, this is all comes from fear, and this fear may seem like a strong characterization that you need to kind of start thinking about. But remember, it's his fear. It's the family's fear. It's not got nothing to do with you. You as a woman who wants to speak her mind and has an opinion, just be yourself. Because you can't change other people. You can only do what you know is right for yourself. Because when you start confining to everything that has been there for the last 100 years, then you're not going to move forward with all the knowledge that you have gained in the years that you've studied, your experiences, your friends, and just having a voice for others. So it's really, really important. So I'd end this by saying that people who admire empowered women can become strong themselves and be an effective partner or family members around them. You can't have this unless we address the fragile masculinity the male feels around a woman who is empowered, or the fragile insecurity a family member, whether it's female or male, feels around a young girl or an older girl or a woman who is strong. That's their problem, not yours. So I end this by saying, be yourself, speak your mind, and never give up being who you are.